Welcome back to Chamber Exchange. We want to thank Bank Hometown, who makes it happen, and I'm thrilled to have with us on this segment Father John Madden and Kevin O'Sullivan, who are the co-chairs of the Central Mass Housing Alliance's Walk for the Homeless, and we're in the 36th walk. And Kevin and Father Madden are the co-chairs. They follow a stellar group of previous co-chairs, which for years was Bishop Daniel Patrick Riley and Bernie Rotman. And these two gentlemen who are on the screen have more than ably kept that tradition going. Welcome, Father Madden. Welcome, Kevin O'Sullivan.
Thanks,
Tim, for having us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, well, and I know, Kevin, you're going to touch on it a little bit later, but we'll start with Father Madden. I mean, this is a phenomenal program. And, from a chamber perspective, when we look at the sponsor list, to see 80–90% of the companies and businesses and organizations that support this walk are local businesses, chamber businesses giving back, and a critical issue in our community. It just reinforces how important our businesses are. But with that, Father Madden, maybe you could talk about the walk and the virtual and the programs, that benefit from the revenue that's raised for this walk.
Sure, Tim. Thanks. St. John's Food for the Poor is one of the beneficiaries, but there's also Gordon Hargrove at Friendly House, the Interfaith Hospitality Network, programs at Central Mass Housing Alliance, Catholic Charities, Shelter, and it's all the money stays right here and helps people in Worcester and Central Massachusetts. And this is the second year we're doing it virtually for reasons that we all understand. And I keep saying all the time, and it's true, the pandemic has caused just a tremendous amount of suffering and difficulty and challenge to everybody. But we found out last year, and we're confident we'll find out this year, that part of that story is the response of people, especially in Worcester, to those who are in need. And last year was a tremendous success. We're confident this year will be as well. So.
And usually we gather on the walk. This year it's virtually. Any people can walk anytime between May 16th and May 23rd.
Correct.
And how can people kind of register, get involved, plug into the website?
Right. It's Walk for the Homeless, all one word, .org. And people can gather a group of friends together and make a team, can do it individually. And then anytime from now until May 23rd, really, but we're saying May 16th to May 23rd. Finally, there's a chance to get out and to be with friends and all, and maybe help some homeless people along the way too would be really terrific. But walkforthehomeless.org.
And Kevin, Central Mass Housing Alliance plays a key role in Given Smith and the team there, organizing the walk. Maybe you could talk a little bit about that and some of the business engagement.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people have not heard of the Central Mass Housing Alliance, but it's just a incredible team, quiet thunder, I call them, in terms of getting out there. And, Tim, I always use this phrase. People ask me from time to time, why are you doing it, Kevin? Why are you involved in it with Father John? It's a very simple answer, because it's the right thing to do. And I think Father John laid it out that, we've had some tough times and homelessness and, tenant evictions are happening, and food and poverty still exists. And, unfortunately, our goal is to try to stem the tide of homelessness. I don't think it'll ever be wiped out, but I want to also express our thanks to last year. I mean, when, they talked about a virtual program, Father John and I looked at each other and said, whoops, what's that all about? Well, anyway, we all got behind it. And the next thing you know, we raised close to $100,000, which, as Father Madden said, it's all spent in Worcester and Central Massachusetts, and it goes into the programs, the homeless programs and the housing programs and the food and all of that. So it's well spent. And I also want to say, Tim, as you well know, Worcester and Central Massachusetts is a very generous citizenry. They step to the forefront, and time after time, for all the causes, they're there. And they've been that way for us. And we hope they'll be there again. We're confident they will be. But in essence, it's walkforthehomeless.org. The information is all there. And as Father John said, it could be a school group. It could be a neighborhood group. I mean, I'll mention myself and Frank Callahan, Tim, and I'm sure you know, Father John, have walked the 12 trails of the Conservation Trust here in Worcester, and we're going to participate financially on that role. And as I'm out walking, as a mad walker in your neighborhood too, Tim, frankly, I see a lot of people with their dogs and their children and themselves, and that's a way of just saying, hey, I want to make a donation and put it toward a really worthy cause.
Yeah, and I think, both as Father Madden knows, leading, St. John's Parish on Temple Street in Worcester, and Kevin, you have various roles in the public and private sector. Government at different levels, plays a role and commits resources to help, people with the safety net programs and housing and homelessness. But they can't do it alone. It's
No.
the public and private sector, the private sector stepping up, the faith community, filling those gaps. And that's what Central Mass Housing Alliance and the funds that are raised, they're able to tailor some of those dollars and fill in the gaps, that are there and that need to be filled. And, when I mentioned, some of the businesses, Hanover Insurance, Webster 5, Berkshire Bank, Unibank, Fallon Health, Bay State Savings Bank, Reliant Medical Group, and there's a whole bunch more of different sizes and scopes that step up to sponsor and help. But then,
Right.
Kevin, as you described, individual school groups, church groups, who can all, play a role, in every nickel or dime, dollar, check matters.
Correct.
Yeah, I would say I don't care whether it's $5 or $50 or $100. I mean, whatever you can give. I mean, and I think the call to the citizenry is out, and they I think we got was it $100,000, Father John, last year, close to it.
That's right. That's right. Yep. Yeah. Which was a record.
Yeah.
Which shows that people want to step up. So we want to hit that website one more time, Father Madden.
Walk for the homeless, one word, .org, Tim.
And Father Madden has talked to the bishop to guarantee through the May 16th and 23rd will be perfect walking weather whenever people want to get out there.
Kevin is now in charge of the weather. So bad at it that Kevin took over.
Yeah, right. Right.
Well, we appreciate, both of you and your leadership and the time that you put into this. And we all look forward to getting together and doing this in person. But in the meantime, we've all got to step up and do our part. And want to thank those chamber member businesses I mentioned that have done it, and the two of you and the team at Central Mass Housing Alliance for the work, not just on the day of the walk and leading up to it, but as Kevin mentioned, and you, Father John, are part of, every day meeting the needs of not only individuals who are homeless, but families, and trying to find them that safety and security that allows them to begin rebuilding their lives and focusing on those things that we all sometimes take for granted.
Thank you, Tim. Thanks for everything the chamber does for every day too. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we're grateful. Thank you, Tim.
All right, well, we'll talk soon, and stay with us. We have one more segment here on the Chamber Exchange, a TV show.
There's a lot you want to achieve in life. And the choices you make today determine your success tomorrow. As a local bank, we know what it takes to thrive around here. With convenient tools and smart banking technology, we're here with the personalized financial support to set you on the right path. Because tomorrow is going to come faster than you think. Bank Hometown. Unlock your potential.
Are you a Central Massachusetts business owner? Do you want a voice in public policy and economic development? Are you looking to increase your network or generate new business leads? A membership with the Worcester Regional Chamber of Commerce will provide you with a variety of tools and opportunities to help you stay connected with the diverse and growing business community of the region.
We just started right out of school, so we didn't know the team of professionals that we were going to need to start our company. So we were able to get put in touch with people who offered those services, and that helped us out a lot.
Joining the chamber can provide you access to great resources, connections that you wouldn't otherwise have.
Serving as New England's largest chamber of commerce, the chamber is a proud supporter and advocate of the local business community.
Advocacy is the biggest benefit that I see. The chamber is there to benefit business and frankly to benefit economic development for all of us, residents or business owners.
Join today to take advantage of the chamber's wide range of resources and benefits.